Hi, so a common question I get asked in clinic is how can I improve my bone density? So today we're going to talk about 5 evidence-based ways to improve your bone density. The first one we're going to talk about is hormone replacement therapy. So HRT is actually approved to prevent osteoporosis, but not treat it. Honestly, it's not that strong, so once you have the diagnosis of osteoporosis, you should be on a medication. But HRT is the strongest other way we have to increase the bone density. It increases bone density at the spine by about 5 to 7% and at the hips by about 4%. The second way is taking calcium and vitamin D. Now, those are a little bit controversial. They have been shown to have more benefit in both the elderly and institutionalized patients, but the National Osteoporosis Foundation still recommends 1,000 to 1,200 milligrams of calcium daily with 400 to 800 units of vitamin D daily. And that increases your bone density by 1 to 2% at the spine and the hip. The third way we have is exercise. So, resistance training, impact training, you may hear your doctor say weight bearing exercise. Those are all referring to the same thing. We want to focus on the hips and the spine, so squats and lunges. Bicep curls are not going to help your bone density here, and they increase your bone density by 1 to 2%. The fourth way is also exercise. It's become popular on social media recently, and that's jumping. So there is actually evidence that jumping helps improve your bone density. It improves it by 0.8% in the spine and 1.5% in the hips. So for jumping, you only have to do 50 jumps 4 times a week. If you're not used to jumping, then I would start at ground level. So jumping jacks or jump rope, just 50 of them 4 times a week is enough to get you started. Now, the fifth way is it is evidence backed and it's statistically significant, but it's unclear if it's clinically significant, and that's vibration. So, standing on a vibration plate of about 30 hertz can increase your bone density. Now, it only increases it by 0.5 to 1%, so it's not very strong. And under this category, we also have the OsteoBoost vibration belt. You may have heard of this. They advertise as the only FDA cleared device to improve your bone density. I would like to point out that FDA cleared is not the same as FDA approved or indicated. So there are actually no published data on the OsteoBoost vibration device. The only study is the one that they did on their website, and that was only at 126 women. So it's pretty safe. It may or may not help. I saw a patient today who was asking me, well, should I buy the belt or should I buy a nice pair of shoes? Honestly, that's a tough call, and I'm going to let you decide that one. So I hope that helped. 5 ways to improve your bone density backed by scientific evidence. You don't have to memorize all these. I put together a PDF for you. If you want a copy, then click on the link in the caption and I'll send one right over.